Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Sam and I will be guiding you through your flow today that is going to focus on hips and hamstrings. So let's get started. We're going to begin on our back. Once you make it onto your back, let's take the right knee into the chest, followed by the left, and just give yourself a little hug here. Giving a little loving embrace, sending yourself gratitude, acknowledging what it took for you to get to your mat today. And just stay here for another 5 breaths. And then stretching both of your legs all the way up to the sky. Let's give the toes a little wiggle, roll out through the ankles. Good. Let's take the left leg, drop it down towards the floor, interlace your fingers behind that right thigh. Give it an inhale through the nose, and then on the exhale, draw that right leg as straight as possible in towards the body, holding here. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Take a bend through that right leg, squeeze the knee into the chest, hold it another 3 breaths. Really nice. And then extend that right leg long. Take your left leg straight up to the sky. Interlace your fingers behind the thigh. And then pull that leg in towards the chest as much as you're able. Just checking in with the hamstrings here, not going too deep, too far, too fast. Breathing for 3, and then taking a bend into that left knee, compressing the leg in towards the chest, holding another 3 breaths. Extending your left leg long beside your right. Take a full body inhale, reach your arms overhead. And then sigh it out, H-A, ha, on the exhale. Let's bend through the knees. Good, and then roll over to one side, coming into a tabletop position. Once you make it into your tabletop, let's get firm through our base, through the foundation of our hands and knees. Let's tuck the toes, give the knees a little bit of a lift. And then we're going to come into our bear pose or floating tabletop, hovering your knees so that shins are parallel to the floor. Making sure that core is nice and strong so we protect that beautiful long spine. And then we'll drop the knees down, little touch, and then pick back up. Hold for another 3, 2, 1, little touch, pick them back up and hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down, take your right leg back, and then exhale, bring your knee towards the nose as you round. Stretch your right leg back, and then exhale, knee to nose as you round. One more time. Stretch that right leg back and step your right foot forward into a low lunge, reaching the arms up to the sky. Let's keep those back toes tucked for now. Take your hands down to frame the right foot and then walk yourself back as you straighten that right leg. Half Hanumasana. Hold it 3 breaths. Walk it forward. Lift up into a high lunge. Sweep the arms. Good, and then exhale, step yourself forward, hands to heart. Big breath, reach the arms up high. Exhale, bend your knees and forward fold. Lengthen your spine. Plant your hands, step back to a plank position and lower your knees down tabletop. Keep your toes tucked. Get firm through your base and then lift and hover for 3, 2, 1. Tap the knees, lift and hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. One more time, lift and hover, hold. And then lower knees down, take that left leg back as you inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, round the back. Another one. And round. One more time. Stretch that left leg back and then step it forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, take your hands down, frame the left foot. Walk back, half Hanumasana, straightening out that left leg. Breathe for 3. Good. Walk it forward, rise up, high lunge. Really nice. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Step it forward, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, bow down. Lengthen the spine. And step your left foot back. We're coming into a pyramid pose. Both legs are straight, all of your toes pointing forward. Take a breath to lengthen through the spine. And then exhale, bow over straight legs. Let's walk our hands underneath the shoulders and then turn your fingers towards your back foot. Maybe you can plant the palms or maybe you stay high onto the fingertips. Take 2 more breaths. Inhale to lengthen through the spine. Walk yourself forward, balancing on that right leg, lifting up the left. Take your hands and frame that right foot, and then exhale, bow over your standing leg, lifting up that left leg high. Breathing for 3. And then lowering your left foot down beside your right. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow. Take a breath to rise. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the spine. Step your right leg back, pyramid pose over the second leg. Turn your fingers towards your back foot. Walk them back as you bow over your left leg. Fingertips or flat palms. Beautiful. Start to walk yourself forward, coming into your standing split on the left leg. Exhale, bow. Good. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lower that right foot down. Take a bow. And then inhale, rise to stand. Hands to your heart. Beautiful. Right knee comes into the chest. Give it a good squeeze here, just like you did on your back. And then let's take our hands underneath that right thigh. You can keep the leg up high for now. Take another breath in, balancing on that left leg. Another breath out. Lower that right knee in line with your hip and then straighten out that right leg. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your right leg, lower it down to the floor. Let's pick up the left knee. Give it a squeeze. Feel that spine lengthen. Feel your core stabilize the rest of your body here. And then take your hands, bring them underneath the left thigh. Knee comes in line with your hip. And then straighten out that left leg, pointing through the toes. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your leg. Gently release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the spine. Hands to your mat. Step your feet back to your plank and lower down, chaturanga. Come into your back bend. Take your hips back, downward dog. Send your right foot forward to the top of your mat and lower your back knee down, low lunge. Keep the toes tucked. From your low lunge, hands sweep back as your hips come back. And then inhale back to that low lunge. We reach the arms up. Arms sweep back, hips move back. And then reach up to your low lunge. Good. This time, arms will sweep back. Right leg is straight. We stay here at a bow. And then inhale, come forward, rise into that high lunge and hold it here. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down. Little jump switch of your feet. 3, 2, 1. Lower right knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Good. Take the hands back, take the hips back. Straighten through that left leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take it back, hold it here, bow. And then inhale, rise into that high lunge and hold for 3 breaths. Stepping forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms wide, bend your knees and fold. Lengthen the spine. Step your left foot back, pyramid pose, legs are straight. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, walk those hands back, turn your fingers around, and bow over your right leg. Fingertips come back through center. Walk yourself forward into that standing split, balancing over that right leg. Can you take your right hand to the back of that right ankle and pull up towards the knee? Another 2 breaths. Really nice. Left foot lands beside your right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up, reach. Stay here, and then exhale, bring your right knee in line with the hip. Kick out that right leg and hold it here. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right leg, forward fold as you place it down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right foot back, pyramid pose, bow over your left leg. Walk your hands back to point towards that right foot. Start to walk your hands forward. Coming into that standing split, lift up the right leg. Exhale, bow over the left. Taking your left hand to the back of the ankle and pulling up towards the knee. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Right foot lands beside your left. Exhale, fold. And then come all the way up to stand, reach. Keep your arms here. Exhale, land, left foot. Left knee, rather, comes in line with the hip, and then we kick out, straight leg, hold for 3. Lower that left leg down, exhale, forward fold. Lengthen through your spine. Plant your palms and step back to your plank, lowering down, chaturanga. Into your back bend. Taking the hips back, downward dog. Really nice. Right leg will lift. We step it forward, low lunge. This time, let's sweep the hips back, half Hanumasana. Take your hands down to the earth and hold it here. Left hand comes outside of that right leg. Either lower leg or foot. We add a bow. And then you gently release that grip, walk yourself forward, rise into your high lunge. And then start to straighten that front leg. Keep your back knee bent. Hold it here. Breathe for 3. For 2. For 1, warrior 3, come to balance on that right leg. Straightening it out, reach those arms back. And if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, you can reach the arms forward, biceps alongside the ear. We land back in our high lunge, arms up, hold for a breath. Hands come down, step back to a plank pose and lower chaturanga. Into a back bend. Take the hips back, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, low lunge. Reach the arms up. And then sweep them back, half Hanumasana. Hold it here, hands can come down. Right hand outside of that left foot or leg. Add your twist and a bow. Unravel, walk it forward, lift up to your high lunge. Straighten through that front leg, bend through the back knee. Hold it here, 3, 2, and 1. Start to bend into that front leg, warrior 3. Arms can sweep back like airplane wings, and you can keep them here, or you can reach the arms forward, biceps beside the ear. Land nice and soft, high lunge, hold for a breath. And then hands will come down to your mat, step back to a plank and lower down chaturanga. Into any back bend. Take the hips back, downward dog. From your downward facing dog, let's walk the feet forward, coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow. Come all the way up to stand. Hands to your heart. Mountain pose. Take 3 breaths. From your mountain pose, let's balance on our right leg first, picking up the left knee. Now you have 2 options here. You can come to that pose where we were at the beginning of our practice, interlacing fingers underneath the thigh, stretching the leg out. You can try without the hands, really great for our hip flexors, or you can come into hand to big toe pose. Peace fingers will come in between your first and second toe, right hand to right hip. And then you'll start to extend that left leg out any amount. Maybe reach that right arm up to the sky. Hold it here and breathe. Let's come into our dancer's pose. Start to bend through that right leg. Switch your grip to the inside of the foot, hand behind the body now, and then hinge over that right leg. Looking forward as that right arm reaches to the horizon. Heart is open, dancing through life with ease, with grace. And then inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Both feet land. Exhale, forward fold, bring it out. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Come up to stand. Hands to the heart. Same options apply to the second side. Choose the balancing position that feels best for you. Wherever you decide to be, it's 3 deep breaths. After that third exhale, you'll begin your transition into your dancer's pose. Hand switches to the inside of the foot. And then we hinge over that standing leg, kicking back into the right hand. Hold for 3 breaths. We land back in our mountain pose at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take one final flow. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet, and lower down, chaturanga. Back bend of your choice. Hips back, downward dog. Lower your knees down to a child's pose. Walk your hands back to your knees and let's find a seated position at the middle of the mat. Once you arrive, stretch your legs out in front of you. Bend through your right knee. And then let's take the left hand and bring it outside of the right foot. Pick up that foot. Take your right hand to the inside. And then straighten that right leg any amount. Now, from here, looking at the toes, spine is long and tall. You're on a little bit of an angle back. Get strong through the body here as you release that right arm and reach it to the back of your space. Let your gaze follow. Maybe bring your index finger and thumb to touch so that we can find a concentration point. You have the option to stay exactly as you are or lean back a little bit to hover that left leg. Kick your foot into your hand, hand back into your foot. Take another breath. And then gently come back. Right hand to the inside. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow in. And then softly release that right leg down beside the left. Dandasana, staff pose. Inhale, reach the arms up high, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, sitting up tall. Left foot comes flat to the floor, right hand to the outside, left hand to the inside. We pick up the foot, knee is bent. We find that leverage here. Now decide if you're going to straighten that leg, and if so, how much. Good. Start to lean back a little bit more. Core is strong. We release that left arm to the back of the space. Maybe the gaze follows, and then you have the option to hover that right leg. Everything is strong, reaching in opposing directions. Hold it here for another 3 breaths. That left hand will return back to the foot. Breathe in, find that length, and then exhale, bow into the left leg. Good, let that go. Left leg lowers down beside your right. We take an inhale, stretch both of those arms up high, and then exhale, forward fold. Gently roll yourself all the way up. Good. And then exhale, let's find Baddha Konasana, taking soles of the feet together, knees wide. Hands come to the ankles. And we'll find some seated cat-cows from this position here. Taking an inhale, dropping the pubic bone forward and down, lifting up through the chest and maybe dropping the head back. And then exhale, rocking to the tailbone, rounding your back, chin to your chest. Good. We inhale, come forward, lift up, look up. Exhale, round the back. Follow your breath. Last time. Really nice. Sit up tall, bring those knees together, give yourself a hug. Spin yourself around so your head lands at the top of your mat, and then gently lower down onto your back. Once you make it onto the back, let's extend the left leg long. Right knee stacks over the hip. We find a twist to the left. Right arm opens up wide from the shoulder. Look to the right hand. Come back through center. Realign your hips. Pull that right knee into the chest. Give it some love. Give it a good squeeze. And then extend that right leg long. Left knee will come in. Stack it over the hip. And then add your twist. Good. Coming back through center. Left knee in. Give yourself a hug. Stretch the body out long. Reach the arms overhead. Walk your feet over to the right. Everything stays square. Upper body follows. Take 5 breaths, breathing into that left side of your body. Good. Coming through center and then over to the other side. Once you move back to center, take your arms alongside the body, palms face up to the sky, and let your legs just come about as wide as your mat, feet falling out towards the side of your space. Resting here in Shavasana, feeling everything grow heavy and the breath become light. Closing down the eyes if you're comfortable in doing so, or just relaxing the eyelids. Feeling into that resting pose, that space of non-doing, of being, inviting presence and awareness, and feeling your whole entire body from head to toe. Invite yourself to rest here for the next 10 breaths. Once you've taken the 10th exhale, slowly start to bring some movement back to your body. If you feel like you need a little bit longer to rest and rejuvenate after your practice, feel free to stay as long as you are able. We'll begin to slide the feet flat to the floor. Draw the knees into the chest, giving yourself a great big hug, sending yourself so much love and gratitude for carving this time out for your practice. And then when you're ready, you'll roll to one side and then gently press up to a seated position. From your seated position, let's take one final breath together. And inhale as you reach up to gather energy, and exhale as you pull that energy to your heart. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Be well, go in peace. Thank you so much for joining me here today on the mat.
I look forward to practicing with you again soon.